Hello. Welcome to another Fallout 76 video, a very special one because today we are here with Maddokgrot at his place. So it's going to be a little bit different because we are basically improvising and there is no script at all. So we are going to talk about legacies. And the question is, should Bethesda remove legacies from the game or not really? So that's the main topic. You can also let us know what do you think in the comments below. But of course, we will talk about this in depth in this video. And it's basically going to be opinion. So if you agree or not, that's not exactly the focus here. It's our perspective that we want to pass on. And the first point I want to bring on is, should they do it? Should Bethesda actually go ahead and remove legacies from the game? What do you think?
Yes.
Yes?
They should. They
What?
definitely should.
Why should they
Because
do it?
now the game play is not fun anymore. When you come across a queen and she dies in a few seconds, it's not fun for some players. For some it is the owner of the gun. That's it.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I
That's my opinion.
think legacies have always been a very soft and delicate topic in
Yes.
76, but now with the latest hotfix, things have become way worse.
Yeah.
Because they came from being OP to very OP, I think.
Yeah, indeed. It's explosive now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty relative because some people think it's acceptable because it's their weapons and they are kind of used to it. So a little buff doesn't change much because they have been OP unbalanced for a very long time. Of course, it depends on the weapon. I know there's many types of legacies, and even between the very strong ones, there's always the top. Like the plasma ones, I think they're the strongest right now, but
indeed,
I'm no
yeah.
expert in legacy, so
Me neither.
I'm sorry if I'm wrong. But I do know there's a big gap between them. And yeah, right now things are not pretty. And I think this would be the right time if Bethesda is indeed thinking or ever thought about removing them from the game. But
Definitely, because I think public opinion now about the legacies is shifting.
yes,
It's shifting very, very, very hard towards removing them.
yes,
People
because
used to be,
it's a very unbalanced factor in the game. I
Yes,
think if
yes.
before there was some skeptical ones, I think right now the majority of people will agree that it's just unbalanced. There's no denying.
Yeah, indeed, definitely.
And even those who would get extremely upset before, I think now they're starting to accept it. I even made a poll. I asked you guys about this, and
Yes.
the majority said they would still play the game or actually be happy if legacies would simply be gone from the game, which is quite a shift, as you said,
Yeah.
from, I don't know, in the past years, where most people would say, no, my legacies are fine, they are amazing, and if something happens to them, I don't want to play anymore. So I think this is a very important thing. Public opinion is on Bethesda's side, so if that's going to happen, now is really the time to do so. But even though we think they should do it, will they do it? That's the question. And what do you think?
Yeah, no,
Will they do it?
I don't think so.
No?
It's so sensitive. So sensitive for the
Yeah.
owners of the guns.
Yeah, I think they should, yes, but from a business perspective or from a marketing perspective, I don't think they will do it for many reasons, starting with what you said is a sensitive topic. It's something that Bethesda has always, I won't say refused, but avoided to talk about. So if you check news or check dev codes, they normally don't talk about this, or Reddit Ask Me Anything events. They normally avoid this subject for a reason. It's not a coincidence. They do it on purpose. I could tell you more in depth about this, but I have actually inside info on this. But let's skip that part. Because it's something that is there and they don't exactly know how to fix. That has been the issue from the beginning. And even now with the latest hotfix, I did see a dev talking about a supposed fix, maybe, that they're investigating the issue, but
Yeah, indeed.
I think it's just related to the bug that came with the last hotfix, and not exactly with legacies. You know, legacies is like a group of problems that I'm not sure they can solve, to be honest. But there's a lot more going on regarding legacies. Why else do you think they will not remove the legacies?
One of the reasons I think most of is it's a currency for players now.
Yeah,
Players trade legacies for
legacies or other rare stuff.
yeah, other rare stuff for legacies, or a legacy for Fastnail masks, or a legacy for this or that. They trade a lot.
Yeah, for rare outfits.
Rare stuff, yeah, because caps are worthless in the game.
Caps and other currencies pretty much.
Yeah,
I think like legacies are now like the main currency money that used. It's the most valuable item you can possess to trade with anything. So that would be another reason to make the market more balanced or more fair. But again, will they do it? Probably not.
I fear not.
I fear not.
So it's a dangerous, a slippery slope.
Yeah, another reason I don't think they will do it is because they have been around for so long, since always
Day
since
one.
the beta times,
Yeah.
And they always have been a problem as well. So if they wanted to remove it or disable them, they would have done it long time ago. So I don't think that will happen. It's a very strong point. There are many others, but I think that's the core point, to be honest with you. Yeah, if they wanted or were willing to remove them, they would have done a long time ago, because it's simple to do. In terms of coding, you just have to detect the specific line of code for the legacies and just delete it. So it's something very, very easy to do. But again, it's complicated when it comes to players and what it means to them. Therefore, I really don't believe Bethesda will ever delete or remove or disable, whatever you want to name it. They will not get rid of legacies, even though they should, because it's very, very imbalanced for the game. What they might do, though, is maybe come up with some sort of fix or change to legacies. Maybe not anytime soon, but I could maybe see it coming in the next year for 2023. Maybe, perhaps, but I think it would be a great thing to rethink, like a rework, a rebalance. Because right now, if you have legacies, you don't need anything else. It's like
indeed. It's
all
the only weapon you need.
It's like there's legacies and then there's everything else. It's just nothing can compare to these weapons. It's just ridiculous. I know they're supposed to be rare and supposed to be great, but there's no balance. And this is not me being salty or anything. I could do all the legacies in the world. I just choose not to, because I don't feel the need to get these weapons. I'm fine with my bloodied explosive weapons.
Yeah, indeed, it's fun. It's more challenging to play the game.
Yes, and it does so much that
you can die.
You can die, exactly.
Yeah, because
and
with these legacies,
it takes a while to kill bosses. It's not like you get there, 10 seconds, and it's done. It's just
One time I was with a friend who actually owned some legacies, and we were in daily ops, and he had the laser pistol with the beam splitter, explosive, of course, legacy, and it was insane. He just. It was like, what the hell?
Can touch you.
No, indeed.
Just
the boss came, bam, dead. It was over in seconds. It was so,
Yeah, and it's
not fun.
With the bosses right now, they just died like a...
Yeah, indeed. They're like ants.
Like they're normal creature ghoul. I don't know. It's ridiculous. So, I can see some sort of change or rework coming, but I'm also very skeptical. Again, they had so... much time to do it and haven't done it yet. But maybe now with this shift of opinions and lots of people reporting on Reddit, on their Discord, submitting feedback, maybe they will discuss this internally and come up with a change. We can only hope for that, because, I mean, it will be benefit.
beneficial.
It would be beneficial for the game in terms of balance, not only for the combat system, but also for the market. And I think in general, like usability for the end game, it's just, it's more pleasant. It's more
Of course.
fair
Indeed.
for everyone in the end.
Yeah.
Even though people are more on their side now, that doesn't mean there won't be a huge part who will be disappointed or eventually quit because they can no longer access their legacies. So it's a very delicate topic, and I don't think Bethesda wants to shoot themselves in the foot, as I think there's an expression like that.
That's a good expression.
because it's a fact. There's a lot of people have legacies. Most veterans, most high-level characters have legacies. And simply removing a powerful item like this would really damage the game one way or the other. They don't
the
want
player
to do
base.
it.
No, they want to keep their player base, even if it's with weapons that are not supposed to be in the game. Yeah, that's a fact.
And even though it would solve one of the parts of cheating, because at this point in time, most legacies are duped. Sadly, it is a fact. On the other side, it would kind of fix this sort of cheating side that comes with the legacies. It would just vanish. I mean, whatever is duped in here would vanish. But on the other hand, there's a lot of people who got it the legit way, and that would, I think, drastically affect them. I can imagine.
Upset them a lot.
Yeah, I don't own one, but if let's say in the first months of the game I was lucky enough to get one and suddenly it's gone, I would be very upset because it's something so rare and you got it on your own. So
that's the reason, I guess.
It's not a good idea to just this is one of the most rare items in the game. Let's just remove it.
Yeah, it's a collector's item for them.
Yes.
Even if they don't use it, it's a collector's item, and I think that's sensitive, very sensitive.
All right, so that's pretty much everything we had to share with you regarding legacies. But I think there's one last thing regarding fixes or reworks.
Indeed.
What do you think they should do if they actually
I
rebalance?
think a simple solution, but people are not gonna like it, so I'm sorry. If they would,
never know.
If they would remove the explosive legacy
effect
on the gun, on the legacy, it would remove the legacy effect, so it would solve all the problems.
I guess.
Because they were not made for explosive anyway. So if they code it out, I don't know, could they do that?
I guess they could, but I think the problem with some legacies is not... Yeah, it's a mix of problems, I know.
Yeah, you have the beam splitter, you have explosive.
That one they would have to fix for sure. The splitter, I think it's the main reason why legacies are so overpowered.
Yeah, indeed, that's insane. It splits the gun into I don't know how many beams, 20 beams, I don't know. Sorry.
It just multiplies.
And all the explosive damage is exponential.
It's insane. In my view, they could do so many things to fix it. And I think
code-wise, they can
code-wise, and I think basically anything would be better than nothing, because a fix or just some sort of rebalance is better than what we have right now, because it's just too imbalanced, and I don't think anyone is happy at this point.
No,
especially with the last hot fix, or the last fix to explosive damage. So let's really hope something changes. Otherwise, it's just...
Because if they just gonna...
It's legacy land.
If they're gonna rebalance it again like the patch, before the patch, that's... why? If they fix something, let them fix it for good.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that's my opinion.
Yeah, that would be the ideal
But I have no
to go in
legacies,
depth with the
so,
fix.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm also not sure why didn't they re-roll to what we had before the patch.
Yeah, they didn't re-roll. Yeah, indeed.
Because, you know, having this or having this, probably better to have this. It's sure the ideal would be here, but you know, here is still better than here. At least in my view, I think that. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, guys. And let's hope for the best regarding this legacy problem. It's really very inconvenient and annoying. A hard topic, yes. But if you are unlucky enough to end up in servers where everybody has a legacy, it's just doing a boss is almost impossible.
Yeah, no fun.
I had several queens. I hit the queen, but I still don't get anything because the damage I do compared to the people with the legacies, you get nothing.
You fast travel and it's gone.
Yeah, it's already gone. So yeah, it's really not fun right now. Anyway, that's it for now, and I will catch you in the next one. Until then, take care. Adios. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Start recording.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, test. Stop.
Oh.
Maybe the pressure element will come and help me.
Yeah. Maddokgrot. Like to be spoiled. Follow me.
So I will start?
Yeah, you can start.
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I'm looking at the cheat sheet.
Cheat sheet. Okay.
The cheat sheet.
Hello, hello. For real?
I forgot.
I need to drink. Is that